An administrator has configured a system to provide resilient networking through the use of C4040. The administrator wants to know if the C4140 server end is the active adapter. Which of the following commands could the administrator use to determine the status event? Option A. Instat-net 10. Option B. Ismap-net event 10. Option C. cstat-list-stat 10. Option D. netstat-cdlist-stat 10. The correct answer is option D. A power systems server is configured with a VO server and several client helpers. The administrator wants to use the admin user to create a script, which will run on the VO server to back it up to a remote system. Script output must be collected. How can this be achieved? Option A. Create a backup script and /home/admin run the script redirecting stout and sdare to a log file. Option B. Create a backup script and /user ios/cli run cron ab root to configure root to run it and redirect the output. Option C. Create a backup script and /home/admin use SSH from a remote system to run the script and capture the output on the remote system. Option D. Create a backup script and /user ios/cli use the script command in the shell program to collect the output. The correct answer is option C. During a live partition mobility action, the network on one of the MSPs fails and an error is shown. Checking the HMC, the administrator sees the following image. What is the current state of the source helper? Option A. Running and accessible as normal. Option B. Running but inaccessible via network. Option C. Running but with read-only SAN connectivity. Option D. Running but in a restricted state. The correct answer is option A. An administrator has a power with GB of memory and active memory expansion, AME. An helper has only GB of memory available and an application has been sized at GB of memory. The administrator runs AIMPAT to determine an efficient expansion factor. Based on the output, an expansion factor of has been chosen. How should this be configured in the helper? Option A. Enter 16 GB as desired, enter 1.6 in the active memory expansion factor field. Option B. Enter 10 GB as desired, enter 1.6 in the active memory expansion factor field. Option C. Enter 10 GB as desired and modify /etc/ame.conference with ame_ratio equals 1.6. Option D. Enter 16 GB as desired and modify /etc/ame.conference with ame_ratio equals 1.6. The correct answer is option B.